Good evening, YouTube. Hello, everyone. My name is Endo Miller, and today on Talk and Talk, we're going to discuss a little bit about opinions. We're going to discuss about opinions. And I have a lot of people here with very interesting opinions. So, Wanda, can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I'm a dentist, two sons, one grandson, one daughter-in-law, and two cats. One inside of my house, another outside, because they want that. Um, and today is really a little bit hot here, and is that.
Thanks a lot. Wanda, are you from Rio de Janeiro? Are you from
Yeah,
Rio or not?
yeah,
Okay.
Niterói, another
Okay.
side of the
Interesting.
bridge.
Yeah, because I'm used to listen Rio de Janeiro, something like with this kind of accent, but you you don't have the okay.
Yeah, my accent, I feel like a Capixaba accent
Okay.
a little
Interesting.
bit without the S.
Okay, right. Felipe, how about you?
So my name is Felipe. I live in northeast of Brazil, in Recife, capital of Pernambuco. I'm a public servant, 42 years old, uh, and I think this is enough for now.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot. It's a lot. Juliano, how about you? Your turn.
Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Juliano. I am 21 years old. I study science and technology, and I am looking for a job, so I am employed now, but I am looking for internship in IT area, and I like to study English, and I want English to use in a future job and to understand movies, series, or songs. That's all.
Okay. Okay. So I'm reading the question here. Let's start from number five. What do you think about the influence of social media on public opinion? I think we have a very, how can I say, hot topic here in Brazil about that. Uh, so yeah, will be interesting. Wanda, what do you think about this?
I think today an influencer from Recife, the place of Felipe, get arrested because she washing money, and I think it crazy. I think
Oh,
everything crazy. The influencer uh, that don't influence anything like cultural or interesting or improve lives. I, I, I think I like X, but X is banned now, and I have nothing about social media. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Facebook. And
wow, this is nice. Very healthy life. This is a healthy life.
yeah.
Well, yeah, interesting. I would ask you, what do you think attracts the most people on social media? Because you've seen that, a lot of people attracted by this kind of people, influencers. So, what, in your opinion, what you feel that is, I don't know, attract
I
people?
feel like a curiosity and
Curiosity.
have uh, have subjects to discuss with the friends, because people adore to follow crazy people that put the mouse like that and put the bochecha, I don't know the name,
They-
that, and uma marquise, as I
Okay,
think people want to take a subject to talk, maybe.
good point. Yeah. Philippe, how about you? What's your opinion?
Every for every question you put here deserves a book to answer, right? Lots of interesting but hot discussions. But
Exactly.
well, what I think is social media create bubbles in our society, not just in Brazil, but around the world. It can't be just coincidence that we are in a polarized society when it comes to political matters, right? As well as United States,
The same, yeah.
Argentina, right? United Kingdom, and so on. This cannot be just coincidence. Is the I don't think this is one answer fits all. This is not just one. Uh, this is not just a work of social media, but in my
Mhm.
opinion, one of the most powerful forces that shape that are shaping our world, social media, because social media works by grabbing our attention. This is
Exactly.
the coin, the money, right, of the social
Exactly.
media. So uh, by doing by doing this social media, I already know us what are our preferences, what do
Exactly.
we like. So social media are not interested to educate people, to put another side of coin of some topic. No, you are gonna just receive what you are read, believe what you are read, uh, uh, yeah, believe and
To
praise.
reinforce
So
your okay.
uh, reinforce your previous ideas, right?
Yeah.
So we are
Okay.
living in a bubble,
Okay.
and so few people are, in my opinion, it's what I see. So few people are interested to hear, to listen to the other side of the coin, to
The
listen,
side.
really listen to the reasons of the barbarians of the other side, right?
All right.
That's
Very,
what
very
I
good.
think.
Yeah, I was reading about that, the attention economy and so on. And so a lot of companies, they are trying to grab your attention to catch all the time. So the first enemy of Instagram is the sleep, because when you are asleep, you cannot, use your social media account. Okay, very good. Thanks a lot, Felipe. Juliano, what's your opinion?
I think in general, social medias can be a good things or bad things, but you need know how to use this because a lot of people just see the posts or information and believe don't uh think in search about the information, so I think this is a big problem because social media is a big is a place where have a big a lot of informations, so it's important because you can have access uh, about this information, but you need search, but a lot
Right.
of people don't search, don't look it up about the information, just believe what is there. So I think this is the big problem, but if you see the information, look it up for the information, things like that, I think it can be a good thing. So I think all depends how you use this kind of technology.
Okay, and how do you do to research, for example? How do you use your social media?
I really don't use so much. For example, I think for example, now is X, but before it's Twitter. I think I just opened Twitter 4 times. I've never
The same
used so
here.
much, you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Instagram I begin use this year, but I just see the videos there. I don't follow famous in general, you know. So I just
Mhm.
see the videos to. It's like a leisure for me. I see a video, laugh sometimes. That's it. Uh,
Okay.
TikTok the same thing, you know. But I don't search for news things like that, you know. But I think it's I have this problem. I think I need a search about the news things that is happen right now, so I need change my mind and begin do this thing because it's important understand what is happening in your country and the world in general. So I know I need change my mind and begin do it, you know.
Okay. Okay. So thanks a lot, Julian. So let's follow. Let's still discussing this topic about education. Let's link to education. I think social media and internet and so on is inevitable. You will use, the world has using. What, in your opinion, could be a good tool to teach the kids how to use social media? One way to teach the kids kind of new education. Wanda, your opinion.
I think you need to put kids from the YouTube to search about many interesting things, about many interesting subjects.
Mhm.
A teacher, a history teacher, for example, can put YouTube in a video to see the history, not to all the time in the black the blackboard,
Blackboard, okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and the chalk. It is totally crazy for that generation. I feel like more interesting to see.
Good point.
uh,
Point.
and another
Yeah.
kind of stuff that have in Instagram, for example. I don't follow Instagram, but I know that have you can study English and get help in English. I think it is really good, but I think that education could help by AI, for example. I love Gemini from Google to talk in English. And I talk to, hi, Gemini, I'm here. And Gemini is my friend. Call me Vandinha. I think
Wow.
it's
Nice.
really good.
Yeah, I was thinking here that I read a news about it. Like nowadays we have the same education, the people in the past they had
Yeah, in
like the
Plato
same, sit
time.
in a chair and a kind of passive learning. Like you do not work, hands-on. So interesting point,
Not
Wanda.
for that generation. It's
Yeah.
for the generation of Platon.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I agree with you. I think maybe if the teacher uh, research and search using internet with the students, like try to transfer this skill, how to really, check some sources, some information. Okay, nice, interesting. Thanks for sharing, Wanda. Felipe, what you think? What do you think?
Uh, uh, the problem, I think, is the same. How can we use social media to encourage education in children? The problem, in my view, is how the algorithm operates. We are in an economy of attention, so the algorithm will function the same, right? The previous data children already put on the internet is is what the algorithm by Google or YouTube or social media or whatever will put another reinforcement of previous ideas. Maybe I think the phrases of Elon Musk. He said that who controls data will control the future. So that's the point. In this case, maybe if AI or social media could encourage people in general and children, primarily children, to read more. I think this is in my opinion, the only way to not live in a bubble, creating and reinforced by social media and the internet.
Yeah.
I
Read, you
think
said. Okay,
it's
read. Okay. Yeah, reading it's hard. And nowadays I was discussing with a cousin here. It's hard to read because nowadays, because for example, I think this kind of social media works triggering your dopamine a lot. So triggering dopamine, triggering dopamine, triggering dopamine. So I think the new generation have a problem to concentrate in one task, like reading or writing and doing one thing. The way we are doing here, like, learning English for 1 hour or more than 1 hour, or learning other language, or learning how to play instrument or something like that. This is a problem. Okay, very
Yes,
interesting.
concentration is really a problem for kids. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, even for us as adults, I have been,
Yeah.
I'm trying this year, since the last year, I'm reading a lot, but trying to, concentrate more, like, try to adapt myself to concentrate more. So it's been very hard.
Yeah, but it's a process. For example, my grandson, he reads a book, he learned how to read 2 years ago with 4 years. And he read a book every day, a little 2 or 4 pages, but he read. And when he gets lazy, my son take the book and read for him. I think the family needs to recover this situation. Mom, father, to
Awesome. Yeah.
create children with concentration, with know about how to think, not only receive information, receive influencers.
Yeah, I think even because nowadays we care more about studying. For example, I never think in my life that my father can handle. Come here, I will teach you something, take care about reading, or he doesn't care about it. Like in the past, because
In the past,
he needed to, yeah, and that he needed to work and support the home, support family, and so on. So nowadays we are in this time, like, we need to, okay,
to recover, we need to
yeah,
recover.
very good. Yeah, very good. Julian, how about you? What do you think? What's your opinion?
I think in the schools it's important the kids learn about the internet in general, how to use the internet, how to search for
Perfect.
for study, how to use YouTube. But learn about social medias, I think it's not a good idea because, of course, there can have posts about study, about development. I like development, so there has posts about development, English, things like that. But this is this place. It's not about this, you know. There are most posts about life, the perfect life, other things like that.
Oh,
So maybe
nice.
it's a problem, you know, because kids in general, it's more influenced to other people's other situations. So I think one kids there, maybe it's not a good idea, but I think in the internet knows how to use, how to search for something, you know, because it's important, I think, for everyone. I see a lot of kids that don't know how to use the Google, how to search for something, but knows uh everything about social media, you know, and I think it's a problem. There are other places where kids can be uh, ha have an influence, you know. I think
Okay.
Discord is it's a place where a lot of kids can have an influence for other people. So I think it's important just how to use the internet in general.
Mhm.
But social medias, I think we need um, have attention, you know, about it because kids can be very, very influenced.
Yeah, we need to look for a more appropriate place to teach, isn't it? Like a platform that it's appropriate for it. I agree. I
Exactly.
agree. Even for us, it's hard sometimes to, for example, we are trying to follow some pace about teaching or learn something. So at the same time, you are, scrolling your social media and so on, and you start to know about some violence or sometimes about famous people, gossip.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
And I think you said before dopamine, right? So I think
yeah,
dopamine is a big problem when you are in every ages, but like maybe in early ages can be more, I don't know, you know, more problem for those kids. So it's important to know the other things, not just social medias. I think for kids is it's a problem.
yeah. Well, guys, you know, we are discussing here, but we are from other generation and we are discussing on social media. We are not from but we are living the generation of social media and we are talking about kids, young generation. Well, so my question will be, I like this kind of opinion because I can, thinking about questions. My opinion will be, what do you think is the biggest difference between your generation when you was a teenager, okay, young, and the new generation? What the biggest difference you can see? I know we have a lot of difference, of course, but you can, point out one or two. Banda, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, my generation is so a long, long time ago, and we don't had internet, and for talking or in phone, in physical phone, analogic phone, or in letters. I used to to write letters for my friends, and my friends write letters for me, and it was so romantic and so interesting. And nowadays, I think, as I said, my son, my grandson, and knows about everything, and he can talk with you many kinds of things. I used to bring him to the museum to open his mind.
Wow, this is nice. This is very
Yeah,
interesting.
really nice.
Very good.
Last week, I bring him to Museu do Amanhã to know about
Awesome.
Earth and our problems. Yeah, I think this generation have many opportunities to open mind, to be useful for the planet, and to be a great generation. But I put the blame in father and mother when they scrolling every time in WhatsApp, in Instagram, scrolling, and don't pay attention in the kids, because the kids is a book is out letter. We as a society, we as a parents put this letter in his book, their book.
Yeah, very nice way of thinking. Even because, for example, I think, of course, they are the younger, they have a lot of possibility to improve the mind and so on, and knowledge, very, I think, more open, more easy. But at the same time, if you do not have a person or a group of people that they can handle the knowledge, for example, you as a family, you are trying to, or let's go to the museum and you can, understand what is a museum and so on. This is awesome because, even I consider that I'm going to the museum, of some years ago. I started to go to visit and to understand and to, then this is so awesome, so important. The histories, the knowledge, so deep. Very nice, very nice. Thanks, Wanda. Felipe, what do you think the biggest difference between generations?
There are so many differences. I was born in 1981. Can you hear me? I'm
Yeah.
facing some instability
Yeah.
in my connection.
Yeah.
So I was born in 1981. So I'm 42, and I'm from another world, right? Different from this one that we are all living and facing. I think many values are changing in society with lots of consequences in lots of areas. For example, families, they used to be they used to have stronger ties, stronger bonds, right? Nowadays, I work for the justice here in my state, and I can see a little bit a piece of society because of the process, judicial process, and I think a big difference is the decreasing of children, the reducing bonds of couples and families. That's why marriage nowadays lasts in average 10 years, and then divorce emerge. This is a kind of rule nowadays. Everybody knows someone that get married and then get divorced. Nobody wants to have children anymore, or at least one, or at most two, right? Even in poor families nowadays. So we are, as you said, and we are all conditioned to be multitasking, right? We can't just eat our meal without our mobile phone, listen to something, right? We are we are going to our bathroom and carrying with us our mobile to continue to consume content, right? We are a polarized society with just both sides of a political spectrum. And I read a report that for the first time in history, this new generation is less intelligent than their parents,
Yeah, I
right?
saw that.
Because of all this kind of environment. We now read more, but we read because we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram. What the problem is not the amount of reading, but what do you read, right? Every day I read my WhatsApp, the messages, but the average of a Brazilian is to read 10 pages of a book in a year. So we are not creating a health society, right? An educated society, right? And I think even the Germans in 1939, the most educated society in Europe, they elected Hitler. They could elected democratically Hitler. And we are not talking about Brazil or some country in Africa. We are talking about Germans. At that time, they were educated a lot. Yeah, we have, as Vanda said, lots of opportunity. Of course,
Yeah.
we have lots
Yeah.
of opportunity. We have airplane, we have the internet, but at the same time, as Julian said too, we don't know how to use, and the companies and those who control economically the society influence and shapes how can the algorithms operate and kind of coincidentally create some results around the world, as we can see in Brazil and other parts of the globe. So there are many, many differences. We are not, we face lots of problems to focus. We start to read a book and we don't accomplish to read entirely.
Exactly.
The videos on YouTube, they are 5 minutes because at most, because more than 5 minutes is something impossible
They get
to
boring.
retain the attention of people. So yeah, I don't know what kind of society we are creating, but there are a lot of difference.
Okay. I won't ask you if you are happy and confident with our future because I already know based on your answer. Julian, how about you? What do you think about it?
Uh, I I I am 21 years old, so I grew up
21?
playing this 21.
Wow, good.
So I grew up playing in the street, but I have my period on. I stay in my home playing in computer, and using. So I have these two periods. But now I can see most of the kids, children in general, just stay in your home, in their home. I go to the street, and the street always is empty street, don't have anyone playing in the street, just the adults going to the own place in general. But I think in general, the kids, the children, is most in their home. But makes sense sometimes because I maybe now the world are more dangerous, so it's a good thing if the kids stay in their homes. So I think it's a good thing. But in general, the kids don't play more in the streets, But I think when I think someone said before, kids now can learn about a lot of things, so they are more smarter than the adults and the kids before because the internet, so you can search about a lot of things. So if someone kids begin study, when I was younger, I used so much the computer to search about homeworks from school, things like that, you know. So I think it's these two difference, you know. So search, Google, things like that, learn more, and the kids nowadays stay in their home just playing on cell phone or a computer, you know. And before the people go to the streets to play, to know new peoples. Nowadays you can know a lot of people just in your home. You open
Mhm.
I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, things like that, and you can know new people. So yeah, before it's just in the streets, one place, college, work, bar, things like that, you know.
Okay. And well, based on your answer, you consider yourself more similar to the people with the same age as you, or more different in terms of taste and things that you like to do and so on?
Uh, I don't know because I think there are a lot of peoples that I know. So some peoples like to go out, you know, drink a lot, things like that. Other peoples like to go out, but sometimes play a soccer, things like that. I have my period
Mhm.
on where I go to the Paris drinks, you know, but now I stop. I think I prefer stay in my home and sometimes play a soccer, you know. But I can have a friend if out of kinds of person, you know. But I like this one, I like this one. I think I'm this way, you know. So
Okay.
I like
Thanks for your
to
uh, yeah, I would
um
say thanks for your sincerity because even nowadays I like to go to the party and sometimes drink with my friends and you get crazy, totally crazy. And for this reason, sometimes for example, generation. I like to discuss about difference between generation, but at the same time, I'm totally, um, I like to go to the party. I like to drink. I like to have fun with my family. Sometimes it's
yeah,
hard and I procrastinated a lot.
yeah,
And sometimes when the people are talking about the new generation, they only say, "Oh, they are lazy. They don't like to read." And it's normal. It's
yeah,
human.
yes.
I well, Wanda, my question I will address for you first. Are you confident and happy with our future? When you see the configuration of the information, and so on, are you confident?
You are a geologist.
Do you believe? Yeah.
You can answer
You know,
better
you
than
know about
me.
geology. Ah, yeah, you know about geologists.
Uh, I don't know because in south of Brazil get flood and in north get burn. Uh, I don't know what and we as a human being do with our planet, our home. Um, if you don't treat well our Earth, you don't have no matter have a great internet, a great communication, a great studies and things
Mhm.
if we don't have a planet to live.
Exactly.
How do you think as a geologist?
That's geologists. Wow. Uh, First of all, we have Earth planet since 1.6 billion years old. So I think we gonna die and the Earth gonna still living in,
Yeah, but
existing.
integration with the civilization, human
Okay,
civilization,
yeah.
and Earth.
Okay, okay. Well, not I think. Well, let's start from the social media. I think we have consuming a lot of news and feeling more the dangerous because we are caring more at the same time. We are caring more. In the past, the people, no, nobody cares about it. Even thinking, oh, we need to protect this part of the planet because balancing oxygen or balancing the atmosphere and so on. Nobody know, nobody knew what atmosphere. But nowadays we care. So we are trying even to think or trying to understand more. So this is a good point. If we
Yes,
we balance in comparing generations and time, and that's it. Is I think what I think I consider that is very important is that even any person on earth nowadays have the feeling of belonging to the earth somehow. Okay, so all people in Brazil, they feel something that even I think even as consequence of the polarization, the politic polarization, or you know all the knowledge that we have nowadays, that people feel that is they are integrated to discuss the importance of discussion. So that's the point. And as consequence of it, for example, we are discussing and we feel so sad because when we see the fire, we see the planet, the animals dying, and oh my God. But in the past, the people can burn. I don't know that's burn. Okay, I'm good. I'm at home.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
So
Good point.
yeah. Nowadays, I think that I feel that we care more. So sometimes it's hard because we feel so much like, oh, this is hard to even to see, to check the news and so on. But we are in the world. That's it. We are
Yeah,
sharing the
today
same situations.
uh,
Okay.
the minister of the forest talking about in the next cycle we don't have a Pantanal anymore.
Yeah.
Marina Silva said that.
Yeah. Pantanal, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. This said as well. Felipe, how about you? I even forgot what what I asked. But say
If
feel
I'm,
free to
what
tell what
what
you.
would
Ah,
what's
okay.
the
If you are
future,
happy,
right?
okay. I remember. If you are okay, go ahead.
Yeah, as you already decipher, I'm a little bit pessimistic.
Pessimist guy.
Uh, yeah, because of, for example, AI. AI, in my opinion, what is more likely to happen is to push millions of people out of the job market. That's what are more probable to happen in maybe next decade. Uh, what nobody knows, of course, how is gonna be the job market uh, in 10 years from now, of course. But we are, for the first time in history, we are being replaced of a skill, a mental skill. Since machines appear, this kind of discussion, the replacement of workers are going on. But for the first time, we have Chat GPT, we have AI doctors, right? We have a self-driving car. We don't need any pilots anymore. In many countries of the world, China, United States, Europe, many countries, there is no such a thing as pilots in many areas. And the examples are increasing, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do with this, the large amount of the societal pyramid, with what we're gonna do with the unskilled workers, right? Because I work with a robot nowadays. I'm a public servant, and I work in a daily basis with a robot. The experts said that the merge of human and robots, it's very likely to create some teams of centaurs, that mythological animal, half human, half animal, right? So I work in a centaur team, where a robot makes the main job of the group. So probably AI and technology will create another opportunities, another jobs are going to be created, of course, but at the same time, maybe this can be another problem, because this new opportunity, this new job will require high levels of expertise. So where are we gonna put a cashier from a supermarket, right? A pilot from a Uber, where those kind of people are going to work? How can they earn their money to pay the bills? I really don't know. I hope another opportunities to people that just don't, they just have the manual abilities. They can continue to provide something for society and earn the living. But this is, and you put another interesting question about genetic engineering. Maybe this will be a reality in 10 years, 20 years. And when this happen, for the first time in history, are gonna be different species, because we, as a parent, can choose a brain from Einstein and the skills of an Olympic athlete, of course, for the super rich in our society. And we are going to be unequal in biology. Maybe this can be a big problem, and I don't see how can we solve them.
Yeah, at the same time, I think we are increasing the rate of mental health problems, because our system, they are not supporting a lot of data, a lot of this dynamic of the society and so on. And our biological body and brain are in dangers because of it. So yeah, this is a complex. Thanks for sharing. That's very good. Awesome.
Yeah, many points, many
Many
interesting points.
interesting point. Guys,
Yeah.
if you are watching this video, I'm sorry, because it's supposed to be no, I'm just kidding. Thanks, Philip, for us. I like this, the increasing of the level of the conversation. And okay, I think this is awesome.
Really,
It's
really
very good
good.
point.
And just 10 seconds. As you said, nowadays we are in a burnout society.
Burnout society, exactly.
Oh my God.
Influencers and
Yeah.
companies are all the time pushing, achieve the best version of yourself, push
Exactly.
yourself, don't sleep, work, work, work. And we are humans and we are creating a
Exactly. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Juliano, are you happy with our future?
I suppose I a little lost. I don't know what is the question number one about the future.
Yeah,
I a little lost.
Me.
okay.
Sorry.
I asked that if you are optimistic, if you are happy and confident with our future, based on your
Oh,
what you've seen in the world and knowledge and information.
I like to think because for I am maybe the future can be hard. I don't know because there are a lot of people trying studying. It's more concurrence. But I
Mhm.
like to think I gonna have a good future. I like to think the good way, you know. So I am trying,
Optimistic.
yeah. So I
Okay.
am trying studying, learning things, but sometimes I have some periods of procrastination. I do other things, but I think it's normal. We are human, and I try to do the right thing. And I like to have good thoughts, you know.
So, okay, so you, as the newest generation in this conversation, you need to say a last words for this conversation to the world, okay? To the people are watching us.
Say something
Yeah, say
to the
something.
world.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wor
uh, I think.
drink water.
Yeah, drink water and learn English and
Learn
talk.
English, okay. Yeah, to have this conversation, nice. You know. Okay, good, good. Well, it's your turn to say something. To say something to the people are watching us, and yeah,
Yeah, take more empathy with other people, with our planet, with animals. Uh, Empathy and education is the key for a good society and save the planet.
perfect. Good point. Yeah, even with the problem, I think studying and learning will be the key, even to solve the problem, because that's it. Okay, thanks, Wanda. How about you, Felipe? Your take-home message.
Yeah, after Vanda, I cannot add anything. But it was an enjoyable conversation.
Yeah, it was
It was
awesome. I liked a lot.
very, very, it was great to me, knowledgeable. We had the opportunity to listen, to talk a lot. So it was a pleasure, and I would like to meet you, all of you, again.
Okay, thanks a lot, Felipe. Thanks, everyone. And my take-home message will be the same as Vanda. You know, study more, try to learn more, to understand the world, try to care about the animals, the sleep well, you know, drink water and care about yourself and pay attention to it. I think we need to be healthy at first to do something that will be good in the future. Okay. Guys, thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next week. Okay. Bye bye.